Did you know that a single common money mistake most teenagers make could quietly cost them over $10,000 by the time they turn 25? It's not about spending too much on video games or clothes, though those can add up. It's a deeper, more insidious trap that prevents you from building real wealth early on. This isn't just about saving your allowance. It's about setting yourself up for financial freedom years before your friends even start thinking about it. Stick around, and I'll reveal exactly what this mistake is and how you can easily sidestep it to put yourself thousands of dollars ahead. The real secret lies in understanding a concept most adults wish they'd grasped earlier, which we'll dive into next. The $10,000 mistake isn't a direct expense. It's an opportunity cost. It's the money you could have had but didn't because you missed out on the power of early saving and investing. Let's break it down. Imagine saving just $50 a month from age 15 to 20. That's $3,000 total. Now, what if you invested that $3,000 in a simple S&P 500 index fund, which historically averages around 10% annual returns? By age 25, that $3,000 could be worth closer to $4,831. But here's the kicker. If you waited until 20 to start saving, even if you save $100 a month, you'd be playing catch-up. This early head start is crucial, but most teens miss it because they don't know about the magic of compound interest, which we'll cover in detail. Compound interest is often called the eighth wonder of the world because it allows your money to earn money, and then that money earns more money, creating a snowball effect. Here's a quick example. If you invest just $100 a month starting at age 15, earning a conservative 7% annual return, by age 65, you'd have over $500,000. That's from only contributing $60,000 of your own money. Now, if you wait until age 25 to start that same $100 a month, by 65, you'd have roughly $250,000. That 10-year delay cost you $500,000. The real mistake, then, is delaying saving and investing. But how do you actually start when you're a teenager with limited income? Let's get into the practical steps. The first step to saving is knowing where your money goes. This means creating a simple budget. Don't worry, it's not as boring as it sounds. Take a notebook or use a free app like Monarch Money or an app. For 1 month, track every dollar you receive and every dollar you spend. Seriously, every single one. Did you get $20 for chores? Write it down. Did you spend $5 on a smoothie? Write it down. At the end of the month, categorize your spending. Food, entertainment, transportation, etc. You'll probably be shocked at how much small purchases add up. This isn't about restricting yourself, but about gaining awareness. Once you see your spending patterns, you can identify areas to trim, which is exactly what we'll explore next. Now that you know where your money is going, it's time to find smart ways to cut costs without feeling deprived. Instead of buying that daily $4 coffee, make it at home for 50 cents. That's $3.50 saved per day, or over $100 a month. Pack your lunch instead of buying school meals. Look for free entertainment options with friends, like hiking or board game nights, instead of going to the movies every weekend. Challenge yourself to a no-spend day or week. Every dollar you don't spend is a dollar you can save or invest. Remember, these small changes aren't just about saving a few bucks now. They're about building habits that will pay off massively in your future. But what if you feel like you don't have enough income to even start saving? That's our next topic. If you want to save more, one of the most effective strategies is to simply earn more. As a teenager, you have unique opportunities. Consider babysitting, pet sitting, dog walking, or tutoring younger kids. Offer to mow lawns, rake leaves, or shovel snow for neighbors. Look into odd jobs on platforms like Nextdoor. Even a part-time job at a local restaurant or retail store can provide a steady income. The goal here isn't just to make spending money, but to consciously designate a portion of your earnings specifically for savings and investing. If you make an extra $100 a month and save $50 of it, you're accelerating your financial future significantly. But where should this money actually go once you've earned it? Once you start earning, you need a place to put your money where it's safe and can grow. The first step is usually a checking account for daily expenses and a savings account for your short-term goals. Most major banks like Chase, Bank of America, or Wells Fargo offer student accounts with no monthly fees. Crucially, look for a high-yield savings account for money you want to keep liquid but still earn interest on. Online banks like Ally or Capital One 360 often offer significantly higher interest rates than traditional brick-and-mortar banks. For long-term goals like college or investing, a Roth IRA is an incredibly powerful tool for teens, which we'll explore in depth. Many teens just keep cash under their mattress, and that's a big mistake. A Roth IRA is a retirement account, but for teenagers, it's a superpower for future wealth. Here's why. You can contribute earned income up to $6,500 in 2023, and that money grows tax-free forever. When you retire, all withdrawals are tax-free. For a teenager, this is huge because you're likely in a very low tax bracket now. Imagine contributing $1,000 a year for just 5 years, from age 15 to 20. That $5,000 could realistically grow to over $150,000 by age 65, completely tax-free. You can open a custodial Roth IRA with a parent or guardian at brokerages like Fidelity or Charles Schwab. This is the single best account for long-term investing as a teen, but what should you actually invest in once it's open? For teens, investing doesn't need to be complicated. The best strategy is often the simplest: low-cost index funds, or ETFs. These funds hold hundreds or thousands of stocks, giving you broad market exposure and reducing risk compared to picking individual stocks. A great option is an S&P 500 index fund, like VO or SPY, which tracks the 500 largest U.S. companies. You can buy these within your Roth IRA. The beauty is you don't need to be an expert. You're just betting on the overall growth of the American economy. Regular, consistent contributions, even small ones, are far more important than trying to pick the next big stock. But what about those times when you really want to buy something expensive? Saving isn't just about the far-off future. It's also about achieving your short-term and mid-term goals. Do you want a new gaming console, a car, or to save for a trip with friends? Break down your goal into manageable steps. If a new console costs $500 and you can save $25 a week, you'll have it in 20 weeks. Create separate sinking funds for each goal. You can use separate savings accounts or even just track them in your budget. This makes saving tangible and exciting, giving you immediate rewards for your discipline. It also teaches you delayed gratification, a crucial skill for financial success. But what happens if you don't follow these steps? Let's look at a common mistake story. Here's what happens if you delay. Let's imagine two teenagers, Alex and Ben. Alex starts saving $100 a month in a Roth IRA at age 15. Ben waits until he's 25 to start, but then he saves $200 a month, double Alex's initial contribution. Assuming a 7% annual return, by age 65, Alex, who only contributed for 5 years, has over $250,000. Ben, who contributed for 40 years, has about $480,000. While Ben has more, he had to contribute $96,000 of his own money compared to Alex's $6,000. That's the crushing cost of delay. You have to work significantly harder and save significantly more to catch up to someone who started early. Don't be Ben. Start now, even if it's small. But there's a common myth that holds many teens back. One of the biggest myths that prevents teenagers from saving is the idea that they're too young or don't have enough money to make a difference. This couldn't be further from a truth. As we've seen with compound interest, starting early with even small amounts is far more powerful than starting late with large amounts. Every dollar you save and invest as a teenager has decades to grow, making it exponentially more valuable than a dollar saved in your 30s or 40s. Don't let the thought that your income is too small stop you. Even $10 a week is a powerful start. The most important thing is simply to begin. This early action will pay dividends for the rest of your life. But what's the very first concrete step you should take today? The key takeaway is that your biggest financial advantage as a teenager is time. Don't make the $10,000 mistake of delaying. Start saving and investing now, even if it's just a little. Your future self will thank you for harnessing the power of compound interest. If you're now wondering how to pick the absolute best index funds for your Roth IRA, you want to watch our video titled, The Only 3 Funds You Need to Retire Rich. It breaks down exactly what to buy. If you found this advice helpful, please consider subscribing for more insights to build your wealth early.